In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how I cut and sew my swimsuit. I will also be showing you easy steps on how you can neatly finish this. Greetings everyone, and let's get started. For this project, I am using a stretchy mesh fabric, but I recommend whatever fabric you are using should stretch two-way. Now, it is not compulsory to draft on pattern, but because it's a light fabric, it is easier to draft on pattern before cutting on your fabric. I'll draw up my startup line and all of my measurements will start below my startup line. Placing my tape on my startup line, I'll mark out my bust point, my waistline, and I'll also mark this at the other end and connect these points together with a straight line. Next, I will indicate my bust point, my waistline. Next, I'll come down 9 inches from my waistline to get our hip line. Next, I'll divide my bust measurement by 4, my waist measurement by 4, and my hip measurement by 4, and I'll mark it out accordingly. I'll go ahead to connect this point together with a slanted line. And on the neckline, I'm going to be using a wide neckline, so I'm going to be marking 3.5 inches as my neck width. And for the neck depth, I'm going to be marking 1.5 inches as my neck depth. I'll connect this together with a curve like so, and for my shoulder measurement, I marked it out divided by 2. Go up your bust point by 2 inches. Then you mark out your shoulder measurement at this point as well. Connect this straight to your shoulder measurement. Now, on this line, you still go ahead to mark out your bust measurement divided by 4 at this point. Then you go ahead to blend it to your waist measurement. Now, you slant your shoulder by half of an inch. Get the midpoint of your armhole like this and you go in by half of an inch. Then you go ahead to make your armhole curve. You can use your free hand or you can use a curve ruler. Next, I'll go ahead to adjust this so that we can work on the down pattern. On my hip line, I'll come down by 3 inches. And I'm going to go in by 1.5 inches. Now, below my waistline, I'll come down by 4.5 inches. So I'll be connecting these two parts with a curve. Kindly note that the deeper your curve, the more exposed it is on this area. I'm going to come down from this line by 1.5 inches. Okay, we are trying to mark out the back curve. Now I'll be using this outward curve. Okay, it is the same thing on the side, the length, but the curve is more so that it can cover the butt a bit. Okay, so that's just the idea, right? So next I'll go ahead to cut this out because this is the back and the front. We are going to be cutting out the back part first, and to cut this out we are going to be cutting exactly what we have here without adding any sewing allowance because we are working with a stretchy fabric. I've gone ahead to pin this down and I cut it out on fold, and I have two pieces of this. As you can see, I did not add any sewing allowance. So next we are going to cut out the front pattern, and for the front neckline depth I came down by extra 3 inches for the front neckline depth, but you can style yours as desired. Next I went ahead to cut out the back curve of the swimsuit, leaving only the front curve. Next, I'll keep one of these aside, working with one, make sure it is arranged on fold, place the neckline on the front part and ensure you've arranged it properly and you cut out the neckline style for the front. Then for the down part, you can pin it up, you can hold it down, just make sure that you are cutting this equally. Go ahead to cut out the front curve for your swimsuit. So this is all for the front part. Next, you need a matching stretchy fabric. Okay, go ahead to place this on fold, and you want to ensure that it is starting from the tip of the armhole like this, and you ensure that you arranged it equally, making sure that the center meets like so. You cut out the sides to be the same like so. Now, for how long this should be, it should be from the top part to the under bust plus 1 inch. I am using 7 inches for mine. The included 1 inch is for finishing allowance. Next, you go ahead to notch the top so you don't mistake it for the other. You can go ahead to give this a tiny fold at the up and at the down, or you can overlock it. The essence of this fabric is to help pack the bust so that you don't worry about a bra, or if your mesh fabric is very transparent, it can help as a concealer. Next, you are going to place this cutout on the front part only, and you are placing it on the wrong side and you just sew it down. After that, you go ahead to flip it to the right side and you place the back part on it, right side facing right side, and I'll go ahead to join the shoulder, the sides, and here I am done joining it. Because of how stretchy my fabric is, I joined and shaped with 1 inch on the side. Make sure you are stretching this while you sew. This way your stitches will not break when you wear it. Next, I'll trim out my seam allowance. Now for the sides, you can decide to finish it using the same finishing we use for the neckline, but because I'm using a mesh fabric, I can just leave it without finishing it because it will not fray, and this way I can also avoid getting a panty line. If you intend wearing this to a beach, I recommend you add extra fabric to the center that will serve as a panty liner before you finish up the sides, okay? But I did not do that because I'm just wearing it for fancy. Yeah, I'm still wearing pants underneath. So I've gone ahead to sew my sleeve and I turned it with a mesh fabric. I have a tutorial on how to make a basic sleeve on the channel. So I'll just go ahead to fix the sleeve, which I have done. Next, we need to finish the neckline. I'll place the shoulder together like this, and I'll go ahead to make sure my round neckline. Whatever whatever I get is what I'll use to cut out the band. Now for the band, you need to get a fabric that is in a box shape, and you need to cut it in a bias cut, that is in a slanted way. I'll be using this metal ruler as a guide, and the width of this ruler is 1.25. So I'll go ahead to mark it and carefully cut it out. Cutting on a thin fabric or a mesh fabric can be a bit stressful, so take your time and cut it out carefully. So this is what we'll be using to turn out the neckline. So next, I'll go ahead to make sure my round neck circumference plus 1 inch. When I get that, I'll go ahead to cut it out. Next, I'll join the two sides together to get a circle, and I'll go ahead to sew on the neckline. For the neckline, you are going to be sewing on the wrong side, which I have done. You sew into the right side and you iron it. Okay, so I'll just go ahead to flip this. We sew the band into the right side using 1/2 inch. Do not trim your seam allowance. Next, you go ahead to fold your band like this. One, then you fold again. Two. Okay, this is how you should fold all around. Then you top stitch at the tip of your fold. You do this all around. Fold one and two. Your folding should be equal and the same all around. All right, so this is how you finish or pipe the neckline or the sides of your swimsuit. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to see you in my next tutorial. Bye.